everyone, welcome back to a new vlog. It is episode 5, I think this is the 5th video of December. I honestly can't keep up, I'm confused, but this is the last week of working and tying things up and preparing for Christmas. I feel like, firstly, this has come around so quickly, it's ridiculous. I honestly feel like I've blinked and we've gone through the whole of November and half of December already. But it also is quite manic this week, more so than usual, because we are hosting our Friendsmas dinner this weekend, and then we go straight into Christmas. So there's a lot of hosting in a short period of time. I think we're hosting 3 or 4 times in the space of literally 5 days. So there's a lot going on, a lot to prep. I still have Christmas presents to arrive and I need to do all my wrapping. I haven't done any wrapping yet. I really wanted to share with you some outfits. I have been planning some outfits for over the Christmas time, just a lot of the different things that we've got coming up, and it's a real variety. We've got things that are super dressy, but then also really casual, and then everything in between. So I thought I would share them with you, and it's very rare actually that I do fashion videos nowadays. I don't know why, but I used to do, if you followed my YouTube for a while, I used to do a vlog on a Monday, and then Thursdays were more of like a scheduled video. I would do something like winter outfit inspo. It would be slightly shorter, and it would be kind of like back in the day when you'd have sit down chatty YouTube videos. It was almost like that. And then I just started gradually changing those Thursday videos into vlogs, and it's just kind of stuck. But although this is not going to be a chatty sit down video, there will be a vlog in here too. I really wanted to share with you some outfits because I've actually picked up a few new things, and I also have some old things. As you can see, it's very Christmassy. We're going full burgundy and red, and I am wearing the first thing right now because my Christmas pajamas I did have on last night. I actually treated myself to a new pair of Christmas pajamas only because the Christmas pajamas I got last year were like a green and navy tartan from H&M. I think H&M do some of the best pajamas. And Basil chewed a hole right in the middle of the bum of my pajama bottoms, and I had absolutely no idea. We were in bed on Sunday morning and he was on the floor. What we thought he was sleeping, but actually he was chewing my pajamas. So that's very annoying and very stupid of us to not actually pay attention to what he was doing. But I got some new ones. I was gonna get the same, but they didn't actually have them in stock. So instead I got these ones, which are really lovely, very similar. These are actually men's. I got a men's extra small, and the reason I went for these is only because I liked the colour. Literally no other reason. The women's ones were quite bright, and I really wanted something quite muted and almost like quite dark. So I got these ones and I love them. They are obviously a bit too big for me, but they're pajamas, so it doesn't really matter. The top is very, very long. My trousers are a little bit too baggy, but it doesn't matter. They're comfortable. They're actually a little bit better than women's pajamas because they've got pockets. And there is a drawstring inside these trousers as well, which is another thing that women's pajamas don't have. So you can tighten these up if you want to. And also the leg length is perfection. So I'm actually not complaining. They are really, really nice pajamas. And I just love this colour. I think it's perfect for Christmas. It's not too bright. It's quite subtle. I could get away with wearing these throughout winter. They don't feel like novelty Christmas pajamas, which I do think around Christmas time, it's really easy to lean into those things, those clothes or whatever that are very novelty Christmas. But I always like to make sure I'm getting things that I can wear other times as well. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could wear these pajamas all year round. I think I might get a little bit too hot in the summer, but I really love them. I think they're perfect. I have rolled up the sleeve just once, just because the sleeves were a little bit too long and it's kind of annoying. But apart from that, I think they're the perfect fit and I love them. So these are the pajamas I'll be wearing on Christmas Eve, ready to wake up on Christmas Day and open all of Basil's Christmas presents, which honestly is the part of Christmas that I'm most excited about. I cannot wait to see him open his Christmas presents. I cannot wait. Also, on a side note, the dressing room, I know I say this every single time, but I still need to finish off this room. And last night, Jack and I actually sat down and he said, right, I want to order a new ceiling light for the dining room. Can't remember if I've said this before, I probably have, but we don't have any ceiling lights in the house. Everything is just an exposed bulb because we have been so indecisive about what ceiling lights we want. And I knew that I wanted to just wait and save up and find something that was perfect. So that is why you will see whenever I'm filming in rooms, everything is just an exposed bulb and it's so bright and really harsh, and I find it really difficult lighting this room because like days like today when it's so dark outside but my bulb is so bright because there's nothing covering it, it doesn't work for videos. So I tend to try and film with the light off, and luckily I have a very big window in here which is useful. But anyway, long story short, we picked a ceiling light for the dining room which is arriving end of this week, I think, and it is absolutely beautiful. I am so excited to get it up because it is stunning. It's really sparkly. It's actually quite different to the style of lights that I was looking at, but I saw it a few months ago and I saved it on Pinterest. I did a reverse image search and found it. I think it's from Perch and Paro, I believe. And there's actually another ceiling light from Perch and Paro that I have my eye on for in here. It is beautiful, antique brass. It's all made out of leaves and it's not obstructive, so it will be probably similar height to this bulb already, and it's just gorgeous. So that is on my wish list for next year. But yeah, I'm very excited about that. But coming back to the dressing room, I have just moved the island unit all the way to the wall just so I had a lot more space to film and show you things. And I am now second guessing my decision to have the double chest of drawers glued together in the centre of the room. I'm now feeling like I should have done a long vanity on this wall and then I'd have all the space in the middle. I'm second guessing it. I am. But the reason I got these chest of drawers quite inexpensive, I think they were £40 each from B&Q, was because I knew I might do this, and you don't know anything until you try. So I wanted to see what it would be like in the space, and my backup option is if I do decide to change these and get rid of them, I'll either sell them on Facebook Marketplace, I can take them apart very easily, or I will put these in the gym because we're going to have a bit of like a bar, like party section, and then the gym in the same barn. So that would actually work really well in there as a bit of storage, but also as like a bit of a console table in the centre. So yeah, I've got a dual use. But anyway, I'm really excited to get into the new year and start finishing bits off, finishing things off in here, getting the ceiling light. I still need to finish the beading around the edge of the room and get my curtains up and all of that stuff. And just finish this room off. I really want to add more into here. It just feels very plain and very white, which I love because it's super bright and it's a really nice space to film in. But I feel like it needs more character, more personality. I just want a lot more going on in here. Some beautiful sconces on the walls and just things like that. So that is my plan for the new year, and also my office. But anyway, let's get into some outfits. So to run you through the plan of Christmas, essentially, what I'm planning outfits for, I've got my Friendsmas dinner, which we're hosting on Saturday, which is festive glam. So everyone can kind of dress up, a nice occasion to get a nice dress on. And then we have Christmas Eve. We are basically just spending the whole day in the kitchen on Christmas Eve, prepping for Christmas dinner. But in the evening, we're going to the local pub with all of our friends, which is so nice. So outfit for that. I then have Christmas Day and Boxing Day. We tend to go to the pub on Boxing Day. And I have got a couple of other little bits and bobs in here as well. I've got a new loungewear set I want to show you. So yeah, a few different outfits to show you. But starting off with my Christmas Eve pyjamas, only because I'm wearing them now. And I think we'll start at the beginning and we'll go for Friendsmas first, which is my dressiest outfit. Okay, Friendsmas dress. This is absolutely beautiful. I knew for Friendsmas I wanted to wear something quite simple and just floaty and elegant, nothing too crazy going on, and I think this is the perfect thing. I obviously don't look super glam and I need to put a layer of tan on, so I think once that is on, this will look even better. But this is from Meshki. I love the colour of this rich burgundy colour, and the theme of Friendsmas this year is very like Ralph Lauren inspired, tartan, traditional Christmas. So I think this is going to match really, really nicely. I was going to do just like black. I've got a sparkly black jumpsuit from Nadim Arabi that I was thinking of doing, but I changed my mind because I wanted to just do something really elegant and beautiful and something that I wouldn't wear any other occasion really. I don't have super fancy events all the time, so something like this is so perfect to wear when you're hosting a dinner party, and I love it. I just think this dress is stunning. The detailing is so lovely. This pleated section around the middle, it just skims your body. Sometimes with satin or silk dresses, I get really self-conscious of my tummy and like my hips because they can be quite clingy. You know, the traditional cowl neck satin dresses, they sometimes are just so unforgiving and they show every little bit of your body that you don't want anyone to see. So I'm very impressed with this. It just completely skims everything and just falls so nicely. I think because of this section, it almost just allows a little bit of breathing room inside. So I've got enough room for my big dinner and I love it. I love the fact it's backless with this beautiful tie-up bow as well, which is gorgeous. I'm debating whether to have my hair up, similar to what I did at the ball that we went to, have some sort of like bun, or whether to just have my hair down. I'm not sure yet, but I love it. It's got a nice big slit at the side. I've just put on my Dior heels because I probably will wear these for like the beginning, and then once we sit down and have dinner, I'll probably take them off and just be barefoot for games and cocktails and things. But this dress is gorgeous and I'm very, very excited to wear this and get all glam and host all of our friends. It's going to be gorgeous. I am actually going to vlog Friendsmas, like all of the prep and the cooking and the table and the evening. So that will be the last video of December going live on Monday. So make sure that you tune in for that one because it'll be quite a special vlog. There's a couple of other things happening in that vlog as well, which are very special. So I hope you like the last finale of December vlogs. Christmas Day outfit, and this one is my ultimate favourite. I think out of everything I'm showing you, this is the one that I was most excited to share. So, by the way, I hope the camera angle's okay and it's not changing loads. I have to keep moving my camera between each outfit, so hopefully it's okay. I actually wasn't sure how this was going to go. I ordered a couple of bits from H&M. I actually ordered a few bits for my mum for Christmas, and then I saw these couple of little things and I thought, oh, they will be perfect. But I find some of those kind of stores, the sizing can be very off, and I actually wasn't sure if these trousers would fit, but they are the perfect fit and I am very impressed. So if you love these trousers and you want to do a last minute Christmas outfit pickup or something, I recommend staying true to size. I got a size 6, which sometimes I'm a 6, sometimes I'm an 8. It just depends on the fit and the style of the trouser, but these fit like a dream. They actually feel like they've been tailored to my body. They're not too tight. I've got room for my Christmas dinner. They're not too long. They are long. If I stand right back, hopefully you can see. When I'm flat-footed, they're long, but with a heel, they're the perfect height. So that's fine by me because most of the time I would wear these with a heel. But they're kind of like a satin pajama-y style trouser, but more tailored. They've got a lovely zip at the side, a nice band around the top, so they feel quite fitted. And then I've paired it with this top, which is also H&M. I basically decided this year that I wanted to go full Mrs. Claus and do a bright red full outfit because I very rarely do that. I think on Christmas Day, most of the time I wear like a black mini dress with tights and maybe like a hair bow or hairband or something like that. But this year I was like, no, we're going full Christmas. I want to be in the complete Christmas spirit, so we're going red. And I am loving red this year. I actually used to hate red, fun fact. It was my worst colour in the whole rainbow. Absolutely hated it. Any shade of red, hated. And this year I've realised actually I love it, and it is probably one of my favourites to wear. I think it's gorgeous. When I was little, my mum bought me like this red, kind of like a pea coat, but it looked a bit like a cape. And I used to call it my Red Riding Hood cape, and I absolutely loved it. I wish it still fit me because it was so gorgeous. Anyways, both from H&M. This top is really lovely as well. I was a bit worried that obviously Christmas Day I'm going to be cooking and running around the house, then going to Jack's family's in the evening. I've got the dogs and like everything going on. So I was worried that an off-the-shoulder top would be annoying and I wouldn't have much flexibility with my arms. But actually, I think it's going to be quite good because it's quite a textured material, it's ribbed. And I find that these kind of materials that are quite tight and ribbed actually stay in place. Whereas if this was like a knitted fluffy jumper or something, this would be falling straight off or up. You know, when you wear something like this and it always just keeps coming up. So I'm actually very impressed. I love the fact that it's super long sleeve. If I'm wearing a long sleeve, I want it to reach my fingernails. I just love it. I don't know why, there's something about a really long sleeve that just feels really elegant to me. I don't know why, I just like it. And the trousers have pockets, so we couldn't get any better than that. Obviously I haven't really styled this up. I've got no shoes on, no bag, nothing, because I'm going to be at home and then I'm going to the farm, so we don't need accessories really. I did contemplate doing either like a hair bow. I've got a black velvet bow that I thought could be quite cute in my hair, just at the back. Let me pop it in and we can see. Which actually, this could be quite practical because I'm cooking Christmas dinner, so it will get my hair out of the way. So that could be quite sweet. I don't know what you guys think of the hair bow. Obviously, I've literally just chucked that in, but yeah, maybe the hair bow. Who knows? I feel like Christmas Day is just such a nice opportunity to go all out, and you can wear the sparkles. I know my family and Jack's family always really dress up. Jack's auntie always wears some kind of sparkles. I think last year she had some red sequin wide leg trousers on and she looked insane. So I feel like it's just a fun time to dress up or wear your pyjamas, either or. Usually I spend the morning in my pyjamas and then I'll get ready for lunch and then I'll be in this outfit until the evening, because our Christmas Day we tend to do like more celebrations in the evening with Jack's family and then a bit of a chilled one in the morning. So yeah, I think this is going to be perfect. And the most important thing for Christmas Day outfits is to be comfortable, because it's inevitable that you are going to end up on the sofa watching some sort of Christmas TV show, eating chocolate or cheese, and you've got to be comfy to do that. So whether it's a dressing gown, pyjamas, a fancy outfit, or something in between like this, comfort is key. And you've got to have room for your Christmas dinner. There is nothing worse than eating your Christmas dinner and your trousers digging in. Who in their right mind wears jeans on Christmas Day? I do not know. But these are great because they've got an elasticated waistband at the back. So I've got loads of room for my pigs in blankets and my roast potatoes. So next up, we've got Christmas Eve and Boxing Day, which are kind of the same outfits for me. We go to the pub both days, the same pub as well, just with different groups. And it's so lovely. Christmas Eve at the pub is actually one of my favourite traditions that we started last year. It was absolutely full to the brim. I have never seen such a small pub so busy, and it was absolutely boiling because there was the fire on, carol singers came, the owners of the pub hand out like little pigs in blankets and roast potatoes. It was just so amazing and really got me in the spirit of Christmas. And it's so close to us, so we usually walk or we might drive, who knows. Everybody in the pub absolutely loves Basil. We probably won't take him with us just because it's going to be very overwhelming for him. There are so many people there. But I thought it could be really fun to wear my Basil jumper, because I actually don't even think I've worn it to the pub yet. And it kind of feels like a Christmas jumper. Even though it's not, it kind of feels like it. But I was thinking I won't wear a coat. Last year I wore a coat and it was just in the way. So instead, I'm just gonna layer it up, I think with this gorgeous check shirt underneath from Mango, just to give a little pop of burgundy. Probably just do some skinny jeans. I also was thinking I could wear my Sandro. I'm basically on Facetime to you right now, trying to get advice on what to wear. So any help in the comments would be very grateful. My other option is my Sandro shorts, because these feel very wintry and slightly Christmassy because of the burgundy check. So we've got two options, and either of these I will wear Christmas Eve or Boxing Day. Sorry about that, I think I was going out of focus. But anyway, on Boxing Day, we go to the pub and then we come back here for like a Boxing Day dinner. Usually just something like all of the meats, all of the leftovers, cheese, just all of those kind of things. A nice Baileys, and just all sit around and chat and watch TV. So I kind of want to wear something smart but comfy. So these are my two options so far. I've got my Basil jumper, which I could wear with just skinny jeans, knee-high boots, something like that. Which I potentially might wear that on Boxing Day actually, because it's a little bit more casual because we're going in the daytime. Christmas Eve in the evening, I might do my Sandro shorts with tights, heeled boots, and then some kind of jumper. Like maybe I could go off the shoulder cream knit. That could be really lovely. Potentially I might do that one with just some knee-high boots. So yeah, a knit and then a pair of shorts. I don't usually plan my outfits like this, by the way. Most of the time I have no clue what I'm wearing. Last year on Christmas Day, my mum was like, "What are you wearing tomorrow?" "Oh, I can't wait to see your outfit." And I was thinking, oh my god, I don't actually know. I haven't got a single clue. I was just fully in like cooking and preparing, getting the guest rooms ready. This year, I want to be organised. I don't want to be faffing and not knowing what I'm wearing and just like, you know when you just don't love your outfit? I feel like as women, when you love what you're wearing, you just instantly feel better. So I wanted to plan, and I thought it'd be nice to show you a little bit of inspo. But I have one more outfit to share with you, which is this loungewear set. Nothing crazy, but I think I said to you the other day, I wanted to add some new loungewear to my collection because I don't have any really nice loungewear sets. And I got the two cable knit ones, which I've been wearing to death. And then I saw this one and I thought it would be perfect. Just for, you know, afternoons on the sofa, mornings, over Christmas time, and basically any other time in the year when I want to wear a loungewear set, which is pretty much every day. So joggers and then a nice jumper. I'm going to put this on now because I'm actually going to wear that today. Because today, Grace is home and I cannot tell you how excited I am to see her. Honestly, it gives me goosebumps. I haven't seen her since, well, a year. It's been a year since I last saw her. I've obviously spoken to her on Facetime, but she's been in Australia for the last year. And I actually haven't really spoken to her much, Facetime, voice notes, WhatsApp, whatever, for the last month because she's been traveling around New Zealand and the time difference is just wild. It's been really hard to chat. So we've had the odd text here and there, but we haven't had a good actual chat. She flew home last night and I said, "Welcome home," with loads of Santa emojis. And the first thing she said was, "Can I come over and meet Basil tomorrow and can we have a mulled wine and watch a Christmas film?" So I obviously said, yes, times 100, because she hasn't met Basil. She hasn't met Basil, I can't believe it. Oh, by the way, if you're new, Grace is Jack's sister, but I've been with Jack for 9 years. This is actually our 10th Christmas together, but we've been together for 9 years. And I've literally been best friends with Grace since day one, when she was 15 years old, and I was helping her with like girl struggles and boy struggles and friendships and school dramas and all sorts of things, and she's been borrowing my clothes and makeup and all the things since then. And there's only like a couple of years between us, so we are very close and I can't wait to see her. I'm so excited. Last but not least, the loungewear set. This is absolutely gorgeous. The fit of this is lovely. I'm very impressed with this. I love that it's quite slouchy. I think I got this in a size extra small. Yeah, I went for an extra small in both.
The trousers fit lovely. They're knitted, very, very cozy, soft material. This is really lovely, but they don't feel too clingy. I know I said that before, I hate clingy trousers. Also, the length is really, really good. I have just rolled them up once, just so they're not super long, but even so, they're still a good length. I just quite like my trousers to sit a little bit more to my ankle. And then I've just tucked in the top at the front slightly and then pulled in the drawstring because they are a little bit big. But I'm not really too worried about that because it's loungewear, so it's quite nice to be a little bit big and cozy. But even if I had this untucked, I feel like that still looks really nice. Absolutely love this. I think this is a gorgeous set, perfect for Christmas time and winter and all the cozy months. And also, I wanted to share this, which is a debubbling device. You can use this on carpets, sofas, rugs, clothes, anything, and it gets rid of bubbles. So I usually use it on the sofa, but oh my god, it literally works so well. But if you have a material that bubbles really easily or gets like dog hair on really easily, you can just go like this. I'm really hoping this is going to show up, and it will probably be really gross because there's going to be loads of Basil's fluff on here, but it doesn't damage your clothes at all, and it basically just like tickles the top and pulls off any hair. There we go, look at that. So one thing I really want to do over the Christmas holidays is go through all of my knitwear, anything tweed, anything like blazers, shorts, trousers, anything wool. Oh my god, it literally is so quick and easy. So satisfying. It just pulls off all this fluff and then it just looks brand new. And yeah, go through all of my clothes and tidy them all up a bit, because I know I saw a comment on my last vlog when I was talking about H&M loungewear and somebody said that they bubble a lot. They do, and I just think a lot of knitwear bubbles. I have really expensive cashmere knitted jumpers that bubble ridiculously, and it's just the nature of the fabric. Sometimes there's just not much you can do about bubbles on a jumper, but this little hack is absolutely brilliant. Let me give you a demonstration on this jumper. My poor little Ralph Lauren that I shrunk. Can you see the bubbles there? Hopefully it's going to show up, and then you just literally go like this. And you can use a debobbler, like an electric one, but I always forget to charge mine up, and then I go to put something on and it's got bubbles all over it, and I think, oh, I should have charged up my debobbler. So this is just a much better way. I'll link this below. I also feel like this is a really good last minute Christmas present. It's super inexpensive, and if you know somebody that loves their clothes or loves like nice quality materials or even has a dog, I feel like this is a really good present. It's a practical but useful gift. They're my favourite kind of things, to be honest. Look at that, can you see that? Just from doing that small section, all of that has come off. How incredible. And then it literally looks brand new. Very, very good. I'm absolutely obsessed with that. And I feel like this is something you can do when you're sat on the sofa over Christmas in your food coma watching Christmas movies and you've got not much to do. You can debubble all your knitwear. It's very addictive. So hopefully at some point I'm going to be able to sit down and do that, because I have a big stack of things that I want to debubble. Also, thank you so much for all of the comments on my last vlog. A lot of you said that you really enjoyed like the drive with me segment when I was chatting, and I tend to cut those quite short. I do talk a lot when I'm driving. Usually I'm on the phone or I'm voice noting my mum or something like that. And so when I'm chatting to the camera, I go on and on and on and on. And probably a lot of you know I can talk for England. So I tend to edit them down and cut them down because I think it's just going to be boring. But if you want to see like more drive with me chatty content, I can definitely do that. Especially when I drive over to my mum's, because that's such a long drive. Well, it's like 50 minutes. But it's a long time for me to chat. So yeah, maybe in the new year we can make that a bit more of a regular thing.
I've just got back from taking Basil for a walk and I've just been sat editing. Time is absolutely flying by this morning, but I am just about to wrap a couple of presents. I actually haven't wrapped any yet, and I'm still waiting for so many deliveries. So I'm kind of just gonna do a few of the ones that I've got, but I thought I would show you this year's wrapping paper. I always tend to do brown craft paper is always what I do, which is this is left over from last year. So I tend to do that with like some nice ribbons just because it's easier. But this year I got a burgundy craft paper, so still really easy to recycle, but burgundy. And then I also got some tissue paper. This is so beautiful. I was looking for like a red toile de joie kind of print. I wanted like a vintage floral feel, so I picked up this, and I think this is absolutely stunning. It's very thin tissue paper, so I don't think it's going to work on some presents, but if I've got something in a box, I think that would be really nice. And then I've got a couple of different ribbons. I wanted to go for something different compared to like my usual red velvet, so I picked up this really lovely burgundy, almost like cloth. I think this is beautiful, and then also a white and burgundy stripe that I thought would look really lovely with this, and then I can do the burgundy on this one or the craft paper. So that is my wrapping setup. I haven't got any gift tags. I'm hoping I've got a few left from last year, so I'm gonna have to look at that, or I'll just make some, but I'm gonna start wrapping. I'm not gonna show any of the presents in case anybody stumbles across a vlog. No one in my family watches my vlogs, but just in case. So I'm gonna get a podcast on and do some wrapping, or I might even watch a bit of someone's Vlogmas. I haven't watched any Vlogmas this year. Potentially I might pop on Zoella's because I feel like she is the queen of Vlogmas. Is done. I feel like the tip to getting a very neatly wrapped gift is double-sided tape, because then you don't have all the tape knocking around on the wrapping paper. That is my little hack for you. But present number one is done. Very lovely. And this one is for my mother. Right, I have got a very excited dog here. I don't know why. What has got into you? I've just come downstairs. I've just been on my last call with my management, and Grace is on her way over. So I'm just about to warm up some mulled wine, and this is the Harvey Nichols hamper that I think I showed you in a vlog back in November, and I've been saving this to enjoy at the perfect time, and oh my god, I cannot open this. And I feel like now, is the perfect time. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna heat this up on the hob. Should I do all of it? Are we gonna drink all of that?
probably not. Should I do all of it? I think I'll do half of it. And then I can always heat up some more. So I'm going to do it on a low heat. And also I'm going to pop in some orange slices just to give it a little bit of something else. I feel like every day that goes by, I feel just a little bit more organised for Christmas. It's definitely like that Christmas rush is definitely on the way right now. We did our Christmas food shop that we click and collect a couple of days before Christmas, so we've got that all organised. I also just placed the order for the food shop for Friendsmas this weekend, so all of that will be in the next vlog. But yeah, ready for a nice cozy evening and to see Grace. I am so excited. You're gonna meet your auntie for the first time ever. Are you gonna bark at her? I bet you are gonna bark at her, aren't you? Are you gonna bark at her? Would you like to have your dinner before she comes? Would you like your dinner? Yeah, would you? You want your dinner? Yeah. Come on, good boy, good boy. Are you gonna have your dinner and then have a big sleep afterwards? Careful. You also need to have your advent calendar, Mr. Basilina. He is so good when he has his dinner. Watch. Go. Good boy. This smells absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh. So this is the mulled wine that we are enjoying this evening. Absolutely gorgeous bottle as well. So I'm just going to warm this through and then we can have this. I might get us some nice glasses out. We'll do some more. I actually really want to get some new wine glasses. We've had these for years. They're just IKEA. And they're not as good as they used to be. They're quite like, don't know, you know when glassware just loses its like niceness? And also I would love to get some big wine glasses. So that's on my list for next year. Also, we did a bit of Christmas shopping at Ashford Outlet at the weekend, and we got some new utensils from Le Creuset. We have gone through about 4 different whisks since we've moved into this house, and every single time they break. They just have not been good enough, and we also have the worst potato masher in the world. It's so small, it just doesn't work. So we treated ourselves to some new utensils. I always go for stainless steel, I just prefer it. So we've got a lovely whisk and a lovely potato masher, and we used this on Sunday. We had pie and mash for dinner and it was amazing. Jack was very impressed. So I feel like we're getting really old because we're spending our money on utensils and ceiling lights and getting excited about it. But anyway, Grace should be here in probably 5 minutes. So I think I'm gonna go and get the fire on and get a Christmas film on because she is literally just landing in Christmas land. She is not festive at all, so I need to get her in the mood.